Now that you know the musical alphabet and which string is which on your harp, we're going to learn to tune your harp so that it's perfectly sweetly in tune. We're going to use a free tuning app, and it looks like this. So you can click the link down in the description box and download it quickly, so then you can tune your harp along with me. All right, so you have your app on your phone. I'm going to put my phone on my music stand there, or you can put it on your lap, and make sure you've got your tuning key that fits perfectly onto your harp tuning pins. I like to tune while I'm sitting down, but if you have a bigger harp or you're more comfortable, you can stand up while you're tuning. We're going to start at the very bottom of the harp, and I'm just going to tune a few strings along with you, and then you'll get the idea and you'll do the rest of them yourself. So you're going to pop your tuning key onto the tuning pin of your harp, and yours might be on the other side of your harp. That's all right. And it's very important that you keep your hand on the tuning key at all times. If you let go, it might fall and drop onto your harp and make a mark on your harp, which you don't want. So keep it there. And then the other important thing is that you're going to pluck the harp string first and then start turning the harp key, the tuning key. And the reason for that is we want to be able to see that harp the note showing up on your tuner, and then watch how it changes as you turn the tuning key. Because what can happen is you are busy turning and it's not changing, and that's just because you might be on the wrong string. So make sure you're on the right string. You pluck it first. And mine is flat. You can see it's below the note. This is a C string and it should be a C. So I'm going to turn it. Now I see it's getting closer to the middle. Now it's in the middle. Perfect. All right. So on to the next one. Now I pluck the string first. Oh, this one is sharp. It's above the note. I want it to be a D, but it's above. So I've got to try turning this. Oh no, it's getting more sharp. That means I'm turning the wrong way. So I try turning the other way. There we go. Now it's in the middle. The next one is my E string. It's okay if your harp has different notes at the bottom. You're just going to do the notes that you have on your harp. It might start with a G or an A. That's okay. Mine just happens to start with C and then D, then E. Okay, so now we have a D, an E. So you can see my E is an E flat. Yours might show up as a D sharp if your harp has been tuned to a different key, but we want to tune it into C today. So I've got to turn the tuning key until my E flat becomes an E, because we're on the E string. Because we're tuning our harp into the key of C just because it's easier. So keep on going until it's the middle of the E. There we are. And you keep on going that way. You might find a similar thing with your A or B strings. They may show up as A flats or G sharps, but today we're going to make them just until they show exactly an A and a B. And the same for each of your strings. You tune the string until it's showing the name of that string and it's right in the middle, showing that it's in tune. When your harp first arrives, you may find that it goes out of tune quite quickly and you need to tune your harp more than once a day, but eventually it's going to settle in and you'll find that when you come to tune your harp because you're about to play, oh, it's already in tune, and that's great. Just keep on checking every time and get into the habit of tuning your harp whenever you play, because it's going to be good for your ear and good for your harp for it to be in tune at all times. Has any of this been confusing for you? If so, pop your questions down in the comments and I'll help you figure things out. And now that our harp is beautifully in tune, we're going to learn how to sit at your harp in the next video. Click over here.